Start your day with purpose. Let your soul awake. On the daily ride, find strength for every step you take. A journey with Jesus, discovering your true name. His love lights your path, no day is ever the same. The daily ride, let your heart be free. Devotion every day for you and me. Understanding grows, faith comes alive, step by step with Jesus.
Hey Trail Riders, welcome back to the Daily Ride. I hope you guys are doing well. Today we're going to be talking about living in complete dependence on God. Our focal passage comes to us today from John 15 and verse 5, which says, I am the vine, and you are the branches. Whoever lives in me and I in him bears much abundant fruit. However, apart from me, cut off from vital union with me, you can do nothing. John 15:5. Scriptures that get us through the Bible in a year is Luke 17 and 18, Psalms 23, 1 through 6, Proverbs 5, 23, 22 and 23. In contemporary society, independence is often regarded as a hallmark of achievement, maturity, and strength. And many strive to be self-sufficient, believing that the pathway to fulfillment is and resilience. However, spiritual wisdom reveals that true growth, peace, and abundance are found not in self-reliance, but in the wholehearted surrender of personal control and embrace of the complete dependence upon God. The teaching contained here in John 15:5 illustrates this profound truth, illustrating that the relationship between God and believers is based not only on accomplishment or belief, but on continual trusting the union with Him. This union is characterized by reliance on God's limitless power, wisdom, and goodness, and it forms the very foundation of a life that bears spiritual fruit and is marked by peace. By engaging in this dependence, those who follow Christ discover that the depth of abiding in God and are transformed by the grace that flows from Him. Grace that far surpasses what we could ever be earned or achieved through personal effect alone. Dependence on God is not a sign of weakness. It is a doorway to strength, renewal, and a life that is truly abundant. The call is to rest in God, to rely on Him for guidance, strength, wisdom, in every aspect of our daily lives. This dependence is not passive. It involves actively leaning on God, trusting Him for every burden, and transferring all responsibility from one's own shoulders to His care. Without this intervention and the help that God provides, real and lasting change remains elusive. Whether sought in personal character, relationships between family members and friends, or circumstances that shape one's experiences and challenges. Transformation and renewal occur only through divine assistance. Surrendering independence and entrusting every detail of detail of life to God opens the way for His provision to be revealed. This dependence brings freedom from anxiety, freedom from striving, freedom from the weight of circumstances. It invites believers to witness a beauty of God's provision, care, and peace that comes from living in reliance upon Him rather than relying on personal capability or even understanding. When God is not given full sovereignty, the peace and the joy He offers is forfeited. Individuals frequently attempt to solve problems and navigate situations that exceed human wisdom and understanding becoming entangled in worries about matters that are best entrusted to God. While nothing is too difficult or too wonderful for God, there exists a multitude of challenges that are overwhelming for any person to resolve alone. Through the guidance and help that offered through the Holy Spirit, believers are enabled to reach a place of profound rest, grounded in the assurance that one who holds all the answers can be trusted completely. Even when the way forward is unclear, the answers remain hidden. Confidence in God allows concerns to be released and replaced with sincerity. Trusting in the faithfulness of God enables believers to relinquish control and to discover the assurance that comes from knowing His love, wisdom, and power are actively at work. In every circumstance, dependence on God is a path to peace, joy, and a life marked by spiritual abundance. It is so liberating to say, Lord, I don't know what to do, or even if I did, I couldn't do it. But my eyes are on you, and I'm going to wait and watch you work it all out. Our final thought comes to us today from Matthew 15:28, which says, Then Jesus said to her, O woman, your faith is great. It shall be done to you as you wish. And her daughter was healed at once. A.B. Simpson had this to say about this passage. Oh, the victories of prayer. They are the mountaintops of the Bible. They take us back to the plains of Mer and the fords of Peniel, to the prison of Joseph, to the triumphs of Moses, to the transcendent victories of Joshua, to the deliverances of David, to the miracles of Elijah and Elisha, to the whole story of the Master's life, to the secret of Pentecost, to the keynote of Paul's unparalleled ministry, to the lives of the saints and deaths of martyrs, to all that is most sacred and sweet, to the history of the church and the experiences of the children of God. And when for us the last conflict shall have passed, and the footstool of prayer shall have given place to the harp of praise, the spots of time that shall be gilded with the most celestial and eternal radiance shall be those often linked with deepest sorrow and darkest night, over which we have the inscription, Yahuwah Shammah, God is there. God bless you guys. I hope you continually follow me here on the Daily Ride, and I'll see you on the next trail ride.
The Daily Ride, let your heart be free. Devotion every day for you and me. Understanding grows, faith comes alive, step by step with Jesus on the Daily Ride. The Daily Ride, let your heart be free. Devotion every day for you and me. Understanding grows, faith comes alive, step by step